So you're thinking of moving to Dallas, Texas, and you're not quite sure where you might want to land. Well, today we're going to be discussing the top 7 neighborhoods around the Dallas, Texas area that you may want to consider before making that move. All the information we're pulling today comes straight off of niche.com, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper and give you more information about what it's like to live in each of these top 7 cities around the Dallas, Texas area. What's up, everyone? I am Kristen with the Living in Dallas team, and if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about what it's like to eat, sleep, live, play, and work in the Dallas, Texas area, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. That way, every week when we're dropping new content, you will be the first to know. So if you're thinking of moving here or even just relocating around the Dallas, Texas area, don't forget to send us a text, an email, or give us a call and we can help you make that smooth move around the Dallas area. Okay, so first up, let's talk about Richardson. Richardson is probably the most centrally located city just north of downtown Dallas. Richardson is home of everything you can imagine. It has over 5,000 businesses. It's known as the telecom corridor in the North Texas area, with tons of companies like, Samsung, AT&T, among others. Also, a lot of healthcare industry companies are here. It's the headquarters for Blue Cross Blue Shield, and also home to State Farm, a major hub for Geico, among so many other companies. It's located right off of the 75 North Tollway and right in between the George Bush Turnpike and the 635 freeway. So right in the heart of everything. It is also right smack in the middle of tons of shopping. You can get down to some really great shopping in North Park and over to Willow Bend Mall just on the edge of PLANO, and also up to a great outlet mall up in Allen, the Allen Premium Outlets. So if you're thinking of where to go so you can have access to everything, Richardson is a great place to go. Also, it is known as the foodie capital of Dallas. Tons and tons of food options. Everything from Asian to Indian to great little burger joints and coffee shops. Richardson has all of it. So it's a great place for a lot of young professionals, but it also has great neighborhood communities. Some older communities with gorgeous remodeled homes, as well as some just beautiful, cute, smaller, older neighborhoods that you may want to check out. It also has a little bit of new build. It has great golf courses and country clubs and just absolutely anything you can think of in Richardson. Richardson is also perfectly located to get to DFW Airport as well as Dallas Love Field. It's 25 miles each direction, no matter which airline you need to choose if you need to commute for work. So it is just the perfect location no matter where you need to go. It is also conveniently located to the lakes if you want to go do outdoor activities, great parks with tons and tons of walking trails. Anywhere you go around Richardson, there's so many beautiful neighborhoods with great walking trails and parks that you can go and just enjoy a lot of time outdoors. They also have the Cottonwood Art Festival, which happens every May and October. The Wildflower Art and Music Festival, which is a huge deal. It is so much fun to get outdoors and to just enjoy music. The amount of people that come out to it and the vendors that show up are so much fun. And it is just all weekend long and so great to be part of the community. And of course, don't forget the 4th of July. Breckenridge Park is so much fun, and the 4th of July is always a huge event and tons of fireworks and just another reason to be able to enjoy the community just right within Richardson. So if you move to Richardson, almost no reason to really leave sometimes. You have something for everybody, and it makes it super convenient to just get in and around anywhere you need to go in the Dallas area. Next up on the list, number 2, is Coppell, Texas. Now, location, location, location. It is only about 10 minutes north of the DFW airport, and it is just perfectly situated between just north of the 635 freeway and just south of the 121 freeway. It has a great school system, the Coppell School District. So the community is fantastic. They also have some warehouse. It's home to one of the big Amazon distribution centers, and it also has the Container Store distribution center there as well. It has a fantastic farmers market on Saturdays and a great community area where they have Friday night concerts and all kinds of things to enjoy. There are certainly not as many restaurants and shopping that needs to happen, but it's so conveniently located that you can get anywhere you need to go around the Dallas area to get exactly what you need. Third on the list, which if you're moving to Texas or live here in the Dallas area, a lot of people might want to consider that number 1. But third, according to niche.com, is South Lake. South Lake is just about maybe 15-20 minutes west of the DFW airport, and it is just a city unto itself. South Lake actually does not have any apartments. The rental community, the rental options in South Lake are very low or limited, but if you live in South Lake, you know you need to be part of the Carroll Dragons. Everything, every school district, everything is all about the community within their schools. Their football team has been 8-time state champions, and they have trademarked the Carroll Dragon logo. And if you want to get stuff from Costco, your Carroll Dragon wear, or any of the local little shops around, you can find it. You also see people's license plates sporting the Carroll Dragon school community, and it is just one of those things that you just can't get away from if you live there. They also have a fantastic South Lake Town Square with tons of fun little shops and places to just hang out during the day. Perfect little park area. The town center right there in South Lake is home to, if you need to go get to one of the government buildings. But in April, South Lake also has their art festival, which is a huge deal right there in the town square. And in October, they have Oktoberfest. They have a 4th of July festival, and they also have a great Christmas in the South Lake Town Square, which is all lit up and so much fun to go and hang around and take horse-drawn carriage rides and just be able to enjoy the community there. South Lake is definitely the place you want to go if you want to be all in on the community as well as be totally involved in the school district. There are some gorgeous, humongous homes, and when you drive down the tree-lined streets, everybody is out and takes such great care of the community in South Lake. They have a ton of great pride, and people truly enjoy being in South Lake. They have so many restaurants coming in, and if you go there during the week, people are outside just enjoying lunch with girlfriends, business lunches, that you see people all over the place. It is just one of those places where people seem to be out and about all the time. If you are really big into the nightlife and you want to go and hang out and meet up for drinks with friends, there definitely is a little bit of that, but more of like the real nightlife action. South Lake isn't exactly where a lot of people tend to hang out. Most people head down to Dallas for that or may head up towards Plano in the Frisco area. But community-wise, South Lake is definitely one of the top in the Dallas area. 4th on the list is Plano, Texas. Now, Plano has everything you can think of. It has tons of businesses, big companies have come in. It's the headquarters for Toyota. Plano is home to Toyota. When Toyota moved, they built a big, huge facility just south of the 121 freeway. And it is huge. There are so many people there with Toyota, as well as tons and tons of other companies right there in the Plano area. They have the Shops of Legacy, which have some fantastic restaurants and shopping. And they also have a great, tons of restaurants up in Gallant Park, just south of, like, kind of the corner of the freeway off of the tollway and the 121. You can see IKEA from it, which happens to be on the Frisco side. But it is just another great area to be able to sit and hang out and enjoy the outdoors along the little boardwalk that they have there, and enjoy a lot of the restaurants that they have. Plano also has the Texas Fest, which is in downtown historic Plano, and it is a lot of fun, and the park is so much fun to hang out and be able to enjoy the outdoors. And I think that's just one of the other great draws of being in Plano, is their sense of community and how much pride they have in their schools and in their neighborhoods. And even at Christmas time, the Christmas lights that you see driving up and down the streets, Plano really takes it to a new level. So a lot of people love the convenience of how to get down to Dallas, because it's just a straight shot north of downtown, and just the parks and all the communities that they have there. A lot of the homes in Plano have been there for a really long time, and so they may be a little on the older side. A lot of them may not have been updated as much, but community-wise, and just being able to drive straight north if you want to get into Frisco, and drive straight south down into Dallas, it makes the location fantastic.
Everything is not enough. Feeling out by the ocean. Among all those white hot sands, where every sunrise is just for you. So come along and take my hand.
Number 5 on our list is the town of Flower Mound. Flower Mound is just more of like that, definitely has that small town feel. It is home to just, it's like rolling hills practically. Not really, because the state of Texas is actually quite flat. But Flower Mound does have a little mound right there in the heart of the city. And in the springtime, it has some wildflowers. So when people ask all the time, is there really a mound in Flower Mound? Actually, there is. So it's just kind of funny. They do an Easter sunrise service there every year, but it's just one of those places that everybody knows about when they move to the town of Flower Mound. Flower Mound also kind of encompasses a little bit of what they say of Highland Village, which is just on the north side, but it's all part of the community. It has the shops up there, the shops of Highland Village with the movie theaters, and tons of great shopping kind of sprinkled all throughout the town of Flower Mound. They have Lakeside down on the south side, which was a great, fun, new urban development kind of going in with the shops and businesses on the bottom and the apartments and condos up above. There's apartments in the area, the big, huge lakeside towers that overlook Lake Grapevine, and also the smaller homes, which are kind of newer in those little neighborhoods where a lot of people may not necessarily want to. Their yards. But the best part about Flower Mound, it's a perfect location if you're needing to commute a lot for business and you need to have easy access to get to the airport. It is just north of Lake Grapevine and also borders Lake Louisville as well. And so being able to be outdoors and enjoy, time on the lake with friends, whether it's paddleboarding or swimming or just, enjoying the water, it is just the perfect location. You can be on the water in 5 or 10 minutes based on where you might be living. Also, the town of Flower Mound has two amazing high schools. They have Flower Mound High School. Marcus High School. And they're part of the Louisville Independent School District, but they're very big and they're very known for all kinds of things, from their baseball programs to their football programs, as well as their band programs that typically win on the state and national level every year, depending on who's in charge. Everything you can think of, from water polo to cheerleading to volleyball, there seems to be something for everybody within the schools in Flower Mound. They also have 2 big master planned communities in Flower Mound. Obviously, a lot of smaller ones, but the 2 big ones on the south side are Wellington, and on the north side is Bridlewood. And the communities have tons of community events. They all have multiple parks, multiple places, where the kids can go work out. Bridlewood does have the only golf course in the town of Flower Mound, and both communities do have everything from swimming pools to tennis courts and basketball courts as well. And yes, you can find that sprinkled throughout the town of Flower Mound, but just those 2 communities do offer it to a lot of their residents. They also have a fantastic, what they call the Community Activity Center, or the CAC, as a lot of people like to say, which is attached to Heritage Park, which is a really fun park with splash pads and places for kids and walking trails and outdoor frisbee and all kinds of other things where people can go and enjoy the area. It just makes Flower Mound just a fantastic community to be able to enjoy time with family and friends. They have a wonderful 4th of July celebration over at Bakersfield Park where they bring out bands that you've probably heard of. And it's a fantastic community event that happens every year on the 4th of July. Number 6 on the list is Frisco, Texas. And Frisco is probably another one of those that most people, when moving to Texas, it's asked about an awful lot. The price points have gone up a lot in Frisco, and the demand has gone through the roof. And they have everything you could ever want in Frisco. It's where the Dallas Cowboys play. It's where they have the FC Dallas soccer stadium, the Rough Riders minor league baseball stadium, and everything from Christmas festivals to 4th of July festivals. They have the Stonebriar Mall. They have IKEA. They have tons and tons of neighborhoods. They have the Field House where huge sports complex for volleyball and basketball, as well as other sports that they offer there. But everything you can think of that you might need is in Frisco. The amount of restaurants that are going in Frisco are so many. Everything from cookies to coffee to burgers to pizza. And it just seems that Frisco is the place everybody wants to be. But even if you live on the outskirts of Frisco, so many people, it offers so many things there for a lot of people that people just enjoy being able to go to Frisco and enjoy a night out on the town and enjoy, if they need a day of shopping. So if you need to look into one of those places, Frisco is definitely the place to visit and check out. and check out. And last but not least, we need to head down a little bit further into Dallas. And number 7 on the list is Uptown. Uptown is not quite downtown, but has that urban feel. It's where SMU University is, and it also offers the same school district as Highland Park. Highland Park is where a lot of money is in Dallas, and some of these beautiful, beautiful old neighborhoods and gorgeous tree-lined streets, walking to get to, coffee shops and along the river. And Uptown is just a lot more urban if you want to have very easy access in getting to downtown. The vibe is a little bit younger, probably a lot more young professionals, but it also, like I said, is home to some great neighborhoods for families who want to get their kids in one of the absolute best school districts in the entire country. So those are our top 7 lists. Top 7 places to live or think about visiting when you move to Dallas. Obviously, there's some fantastic suburbs that may border a lot of these cities. But if you have any questions, if you want to know anything about where to live, where to look, and where to experience the Dallas area, don't forget to click the number below, give us a call, send us a text, and email us anytime, and we're happy to answer your calls about moving to Dallas.